Hi sweet friends, and welcome to my weekly vlog.
Kicking off this week's vlog here on the porch. Y'all, it feels amazing. Another false fall. It is 67 degrees here in Texas this morning. It feels amazing. I can't believe it. Look at the plants just growing and growing. Y'all, 67 degrees. What? Look at that pencil cactus just growing. Anyway, y'all, I can't believe it's so cool this morning. All right, let's get this day started.
This morning for breakfast, I'm having a sandwich. I know a sandwich isn't traditional breakfast, but I have some delicious vegetables that I really need to use up. So some heirloom tomatoes with a little bit of avocado oil, salt, and pepper. I have some cucumbers. Of course, I'm not going to use all those cucumbers on my sandwich, but I'll use a few, and then I'll make a little cucumber salad. Kewpie mayo, some ham, that delicious butter lettuce that I got at Kroger, and then a sourdough bread with some brie. I cooked the toast in the air fryer on 400 for 3 minutes just to toast it, and then I put the cheese on there, put it on for 4 more minutes. That way it's a little bit more of a crusty sandwich. Built up, so lettuce, cucumber, tomato, my ham. This side, only difference is it doesn't have the cucumber on it. Before I smash it on down. Wow, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait to dig in. The house reset from the work week. It's about 2 p.m. It's Saturday. Got my shoes here, need to be put away. Belts. I had wanted to start this new book, part of the Disney Villain series by Serena Valentino. It's called Killed the Beast, but it never got started on it. Trash. I did a little bit of shopping yesterday, so those are my bags. I didn't tell y'all in my last week's vlog, but I ran allergic reaction to something or another, and my whole body is just itchy. So I had to go get me some Benadryl. Went through the mail. These last week's Happy Planner, if you watched my video, it was featuring Inside Out. So I need to get my Inside Out stuff put away. I did trade some Disney pins with my niece. So those are the ones that I traded for. She had some duplicates. I had some duplicates. So we traded. Need to get my candle put away. Transitioning more over to fall scents. My jewelry. Those are some lip glosses that I used this week. My sandals. I've already cleaned out my purse. And I've cleaned out my backpack. So let's get everything put away and spruced up for the weekend, I should say. Everything for my weekly reset put away just in time to finish up washing laundry. So now I need to get all my laundry put away. It is about 7 a.m. on Sunday morning. Another cool morning, another cool fall morning. 67 degrees out here, y'all. It feels amazing. Just gonna start getting ready for church, figure out what I'm gonna wear to church. I usually do that on Saturday evening, but I didn't. Instead, I filmed. I got like 5 videos filmed for y'all, long form videos, and 5 like TikTok real shorts videos filmed. So pretty successful day yesterday. Laundry, cleaning up around the house. Just got a lot done yesterday. And so I didn't get my clothes laid out for church this morning, but of course it's like 2.5 hours before church, so I got plenty of time to get ready and do my stuff. Anyway, I came outside for a few minutes, sit down and listen to the birds and enjoy the cool weather. It feels amazing. My Sunday outfit of the day is this thrifted Express shirt, a pair of fitted shorts from Costco, and a pair of Jeannie Biani heels from Dillard's. Here on the tripod to share with you my lipstick, perfume, and bag charm choices of the week. So my lipstick is just this Estee Lauder. Y'all, I've had this for so long. It is my favorite color. I'm almost out of it. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. And honestly, I don't even know the name of it. It is so worn out and old. I love it. And I used to have I had several of those. And I guess I've just used them up throughout the years. I did come in with this Elmo World, or it's by Wet n Wild. It was the Elmo one that I found at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. So I'm wearing that one. I love that. I wear it all the time because it's just a good lip gloss. Perfume picks, very similar to the perfumes that I chose when I had on my Sesame Street shirt. But I got a new something to add to that scent combination. So I took a shower this morning with the amber chocolate. Followed it up with the spice vanilla. This one, what ties all of this together is the vanilla notes and the coconut notes. So those are the main notes that I focused on this scent combo. The chocolate hazelnut also has that coconut and vanilla scent to it. And then I added this Sand and Fog Vanilla Musk oil. This was my first go this morning with the oils. Let me see. Uh-oh. We're knocking stuff down. Oh my goodness. All right, so here are the notes for that vanilla musk. Coconut, anise, vanilla, and musk. So this scent combo is just amazing. And then my bag charm, because I am wearing browns today, I went with Chippendale, the Demo World by Pop Mart Chippendale bag charm. And then I had this cute gold heart and bead bow to go with that. So that is it, y'all. That is my outfit of the day. I am fixing to head to church. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. I'm just getting my day started. So let's see what else we can get on into this afternoon after church. Today's scent combination is all about the Sand and Fog Vanilla Musk Perfume Oil. Y'all, that was my first time trying it. So the fragrance notes are coconut, anise, vanilla, and musk. Started out my morning with this body wash by Bath & Body Works. So chocolate amber. My lotion, this Victoria's Secret pink spiced vanilla lotion. Vanilla woods, cardamom, and coconut flakes. And then my perfume is this Urban Outfitters chocolate hazelnut. This one is coconut milk. So you see that coconut going through all the different scents. Heliotrope, which is also a vanilla almond scent. Gingerbread, spice coconut, bean, smoky wood, cashmere wood, a vanilla bean. This combination smells amazing. On my Sunday to-do list is get everything I put away from church this morning. So all my jewelry put in the cases. Bag charms need to go on the pegboard. I cleaned out my little candies from church. My lipsticks need to go in their cases. So this one is my browns and golds. This one is more reds. I have a ring to put in my box. Perfumes, lotions, body wash. Those need to go away. Clothes to the dirty clothes. Shoes in the closet. And this was the original pair of shoes that I was going to wear. These are some Kenneth Cole shoes. I've had them for a long time. I was cleaning them up to wear to church, and when I started cleaning them, the leather started peeling off. So I was like, nope, these got to go in the trash. They're no good no more. These were super duper comfortable. Like, I could have wore these and, like, you know, walked and been comfortable in them. They were just a nice shoe. Sharing with you my Happy Planner layouts for the month of October. I usually do not decorate this page, but I had some Halloween
stickers and a washi tape that we got at Daiso. These stickers actually came from Temu. So I wanted to use those this year. We got them last year after Halloween, and they're just super cute. For the month, I did the Disney villains. And so here is Cruella from the 101 Dalmatians. I used a variety. These red ones are actually vintage stickers, and then some of these are from a book that I have. And then that picture of Cruella is actually from the Dollar Tree lip gloss that was Cruella themed. So, and all the dogs are out of the book, same book that I used for the other two pictures y'all saw. Second week is Maleficent and Aurora. Most of the stickers, oh, that was a fun one. That one was in the sticker pack from Temu, so I added that. The stickers are from Happy Planner books that I have. Third week is Evil Queen and Snow White. That's my favorite dwarf. Fourth week is Ursula. Of course, the Little Mermaid. Fifth week is Jafar and Jasmine. So that is it for the Happy Planner this month. Happy Planner layout for the first week of October is all about Cruella de Vil and 101 Dalmatians. So a variety of stickers, some pictures that I fussy cut it out of a book that I thrifted, and some vintage Dalmatian stickers. I have a Cruella bag charm, a Cruella Funko Pop. She's got on a fabulous flocked coat. For my snack bag, I just chose this Disney Princess snack bag. And I have my snacks packed for the work week. These little craft circles that I picked up off of Temu. It was a whole big roll. And I've just gone through and put the expiration date on all of the food that's going in the shelf. I redid my shelves, I don't know, 6 months ago or so. And I put expiration dates on everything. And so before anything can go on the shelves, I take time to do that. Some of this stuff has been here for a while, but I finally did it. And that's what counts. Work is done for the week. The grass is really slowing down on growing, I can tell, which is good. Hopefully it won't. Well, it could still be a couple of months before we stop mowing grass for the winter time around here. Do a little walkabout. Let her smell things out. Do dog stuff. She's all done, ready to head back inside. Hi, sweet friends. Chit chat time. Hope you enjoyed spending a portion of the week with me. I may have alluded to a project that I was going to do this week, and I never got to it. And it was to, let me get this. It was to set this up with all of my Bath & Body Works soaps and lotions that I have in my overstock pantry. And I never got to that project, y'all. I have literally been battling asthma since Monday, and I'm filming this on Friday. Me and Mr. Referral, we've been on first name basis since Monday evening, like a every 4-hour basis, and trying not to talk, because when I talk, I cough, and it's asthma. And the only reason why I'm talking right now is because about 30 minutes ago, I did 2 huffs of a Referral, and that is the only thing that has saved me this week from, yeah, asthma's been horrible. I don't know what blew in around here on Monday, but it got me, and it got me good. So, that. The other thing, it's April, y'all. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Make sure, if you haven't done so, go get your girls checked out. Get you a mammogram. This was my first year to get a mammogram. Our company brought the Rose. It's a mobile unit that does mammograms, y'all. It was so simple. I just went, signed up previously, got orders from my doctor,
and they were parked in one of our parking lots, and I just went. You're just in and out. It's a bus, y'all. You don't got to go to a hospital. You ain't got to go find a specialist building that's in another town because going to Houston or going, they came to us. How much easier is that? So when I found out they were coming to us, I said, you know what? This is the year. And so I got my girls checked and they're good and perfect. So just if you haven't ever done it, I mean, it's a lot. I'm not going to say it's not, but it is definitely worth taking care of yourself. The other thing, I think I shared this with y'all. I was going to start this book. This is Disney Twisted Tale. It's Kill the Beast. This is Gaston's story. This is before the curse. Like from when the prince and Gaston were growing up and their relationship and everything that led up to the curse. Oh my gosh, this is a good one. I started it on Monday and this little bit is all I have left to finish the story. Very, very good story. So part of the beast and the prince relationship was like hunting and that, because Gaston's dad was like a hunter for the king and queen, like that was his job, part of his job. So in the book, the gun that they carried was called a blunderbuss. And I'm like, blunderbuss, man, that sounds so familiar. I said, I feel like my grandmother would use that word, but she wasn't referring to like a firearm. And so I looked it up, and so just thought I would share it with y'all. Maybe y'all remember some of the older generation using that word when y'all were growing up. So a blunderbuss was a short muzzle loading firearm from the 17th to mid 19th century. So it was a precursor to the modern day shotgun. But my grandmother would use that word like for a clumsy thing that might have happened. Oh, you're being a blunderbuss, or oh, that's a blunderbuss, like that's a mess or something like that. And I just thought that was so cool that reading that book reminded me of that word that I know my grandmother would use that word. In fact, I'm gonna ask my brother and two of my nieces if they remember grandmother using that word, blunderbuss. How funny. Let me show y'all what the word looks like. You're going to have to excuse my chicken scratch because when I sit down and I start writing, I write fast. And so this isn't my normal handwriting. Blunderbuss. Yeah. So there's that. Who knew? And another thing I was going to share with y'all. So this has been in my bathtub for a while, so there's like water stains on it. This Spa Luxury Super Smooth Shave Cream. Y'all, this is so good. However, I never could get the top to come up, and it is super thick. So I don't even know if I could have got the top to come up, if it could have come through the top. So I've just been, like dumping it from here. Super thick, but man, it is some good stuff. I know the first time I used it, and I usually shave on Saturdays, of course, so I'm fresh for church on Sunday. And when I got in bed and I rubbed my legs together, I'm like, what? They're so smooth. And so I just shaved my legs. Of course, it's Friday, but we got a volleyball game to go to, and I'm going to wear shorts. So I shaved. Y'all, it's really good. I highly recommend it. I don't know if they have other scents. I don't really care about this scent because that's not what I bought it for. I bought it because it says super smooth shave cream, advanced moisturizing formula, shea butter, and aloe. Really good. I highly recommend it. So that is it, y'all. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoy spending the week with me. I shared with y'all in the last clip Nova. So the first part of that clip, I said didn't hit record. So it just immediately jumps to us being out in the yard walking around. But I did do a little intro, but I didn't record it, and we're not going back outside right now. So anyway, that's why that one just jumps right into us walking without any kind of lead up. Anyway, it happens. If you're recording a video or you're a YouTuber or whatnot, so you think you push the button and you say whatever you're going to say, and then you hit the button to stop. That's when you're actually recording. And now you're recording your feet, some random person, the floor, or whatever it is you're doing. And you're like, oh crap, 5 minutes later, you've been recording for 5 minutes when the thing that you really wanted to record, you didn't even record. It happens more times than not. And I'm sure there's other people out there that can relate to that story. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing day. If you have enjoyed this week's vlog, give it a huge thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Become part of my friends here on YouTube. And I will see each of you in my next video. Bye, guys.